So you want to scare the shit out of your friends. That's why in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to do a kind of creepy speaking fake virus. This virus doesn't do any harm at all to your PC, so it's completely harmless and completely safe to use. What this fake virus will basically do is it will start making your friend's PC start talking stuff that you decided it to say. I promise you will understand.
Wait a minute, something ain't right.
So let's get right into it. And also you don't need any separate software, the only thing you need is Windows. Okay guys, so before I actually show you guys how this virus works and how to actually make it, I thought it would be good to just show you guys what happens when you use this virus. So here I basically have the virus file, and if you just open it up, you'll see that the first thing that pops up is, are you sure you want to download ERPIs Tetris rip-off game? I just wrote that because I want to fool my friends that it's actually a game I made, but he'll probably just press yes like this, and pretty much directly this will pop up just error. Then we'll probably press OK.
Your computer is hacked by the Trojan.
And yeah, as you heard, it said your computer is hacked by the Trojan. If you don't know what the Trojan is, it's a pretty common virus that hackers use to get on your PC and then kind of steal your personal information. But of course, this is not a real Trojan. But now let's actually do the fake virus. And as said in the intro, you don't need any prior software. The only thing you need is Windows. So you basically want to start off by just right clicking anywhere in your files, pressing new, and then opening a normal text document like this. Name it whatever you want. I'll just name it tests like that. And then basically just want to open it up like this, and it's basically in here we're gonna do all the coding. Just so it is easier for you guys, I'm gonna pull up the original code that I wrote for this virus. So as you guys, on the left side is the new code, and on the right side is the original old code that I wrote. So as you saw, we started out by just showing two message boxes. I actually showed in my latest tutorial how to make these text messages, but I'm gonna quickly in this tutorial show how to do them. You want to start off by writing a capital X. That's really important that if I say capital, you need to write capital because it won't work if you don't do it. Then press space and make an equal sign. Press space again and write MSG with a capital M, and then BOX with a capital B. Make that one word, so it should stand message box. Then directly after, you want to do two quotes like this, and it's basically inside of here we will write what we want the text to say, but not just yet. You want to go inside of the parentheses and press two quote signs like this, and go in the middle of the quote signs again, and inside of here you want to write what the message will say. So in my case I wrote, are you sure you want to download ERPIs Tetris rip-off game? Since that's a pretty common question you get when you download a new program, I just thought that sounds pretty legit. Let's just write that like this. Here I basically wrote that. Then you want to move out of these like quote signs like this, press a comma, then you want to put in these numbers 4 plus 64, and what those numbers do is basically just what design you want the message to be. There's a lot of different designs, but for this tutorial I'm only show this design, which is a question icon design. If you want to know more about these like different designs, make sure to watch my latest video on that. I'll link it in the description, so yeah, make sure to watch that of this video. But for now, just write 4 plus 64, then another comma. Then you again want to write two quotes, go in the middle of those two quotes, and here you basically want to write the title of the message. So you basically want to do preferably a one-word summary of the message. So I just wrote ERPIs Tetris rip-off. Just something like that. If it's an error we're working with, you can just write error there. So whatever you want, you can basically write there. It's just the title. When you're done with this, you want to press enter, so we move one line down. And here we will do another message where it stands error, so your friend thinks it's like an error or something. We're getting real close to the speech hack, so make sure to watch it then. Basically, again, start off by writing capital X, equal sign, MSG capital M, capital BOX, like that, message box. Then again, two parentheses like that. Inside of there, two quotes. Inside of those quotes, write just error. Then move out of those quotes, press comma. Then inside of here, we actually want to write 0 plus 48, since what that does is that it just gives one option, okay, so that's the only thing your friend can press, and it gives the like message a critical warning sign. After that, you want to press comma again, and write 2 quotes, go inside of those quotes and write error again. Now we're basically done with the second message box, and we can go down to making the speech. Here you can go down either 1 line or 2 lines. I usually like to go down 2 lines, then it isn't as messy. And here we just want to make a kind of delay before the speech starts. That's pretty easy. Write a capital W and a capital S, then write CREPT, so it's basically WScript. Then you want to press .sleep, and you already hear it's kind of that your script goes for a sleep for any amount of time. After this, you need to make a space and choose what amount of time you want the script to go to sleep. I recommend maybe like 3 seconds. The script actually counts time in milliseconds, so if you want 3 seconds, you need to write 3000, since 3000 milliseconds equals to 3 seconds. Now we're basically done with this delay script, so now we can go down 2 lines again. If you want, you can just go 1 line, but as I said, I like to go down 2 lines. Here you need to write set with no capitals, then you need to write speech object, so basically speech object. Then you want to do a space, write the equal sign, then do a space again, and here you want to write create object in 1 word, so basically create object in 1 word. Then you want to do 2 parentheses, and instead of them you want to do 2 quotes like that. In the middle of those 2 quotes you want to write sapi, so SAPI .SPvoice, sapi.spvoice. And now we basically made the foundation of the speaking voice, so now we can go down 1 line. Here you want to write speechobject, and basically instead of just writing it, I usually just go up here again, so the word of the set, just copy that like this and paste it below, so you don't have to write it all the time. But that's not all. After you pasted that, you want to press .speak, and that's basically it. Now you can take this bottom line and just copy it, because you might want to use it more if you want the robot to say the same thing many times. But when you basically wrote that code, you want to do a space and write directly just 2 quotes, and here you want to write what your voice should say. In my example, I wrote your computer is hacked by the Trojan, and you can also do that if you want, so let's just write that. Your computer is hacked by the Trojan, like that. And if you want, you can just copy everything and paste it like many times. As I did, I pasted it 4 times, or you can just make so your voice says different things all the time, and then you just copy this whole message, but just change the thing that is inside of the quotes. Pretty easy when you get the hang of it, pretty cool. But I think this is enough. You probably guys already understand. Pretty cool. Now we're basically done, and now it's probably the most important part when it comes to coding. It's how to save it. Basically it's actually pretty easy. You just press on file above here, and then you want to press save as, and then you basically can name it whatever you want. As I said, I will just name it test. Make sure that at the end you just write .vbs. This basically just stands for VB script. That's basically just letting your computer know that it's code, not a text document. There's just one more thing left to do, and that is save as type. Change that to all files, and then press save. And now as you guys hear it popped up, now we can try opening it. Are you sure you want to download ERPIs Tetris rippoff game? Yes. Error. Okay.
Your computer is hacked by the Trojan.
And there we go. But that's basically how you do this. If you enjoyed this video, please consider drop a like, as well as subscribing. If you want more of these kind of programming videos, maybe calculator or something like that, make sure to drop a like, comment down below. See you guys in the next video. Bye.